their focus on practical, hands-on experience, I kind of really felt like that was a credible company to start with. And I really kind of was appealed to their career mentorship. And I did research with other programs, and I think what really stood out with TLA was their approach to giving you a um, a mentor who had real world experience, and they gave you more than just theory. They felt like was really received tools to succeed, and I felt supported along the way.
Carlos, my man, super excited to have you on board. Welcome to Career Hacking Live. You are officially a career hacker. How does it feel?
It feels great, I take time and effort to do something, and it kind of feels good to reach a goal and find sort of smaller successes in my life that'll reach toward a career path.
100%. For all those that are on this call right now, tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Carlos Rodriguez. I'm from Miami, Florida. Before joining TLA, I was working as a quality assurer in a different industry, but I always wanted to transition into tech, work in business analysis, and then today I'm proud to say I'm making over $100,000 a year as a business analyst at a tech company, and it's been a huge lifestyle change for me. It's good.
That is amazing. Massive congratulations. Okay, tell us, what was the problem you had prior to joining TLA?
Um, I guess before TLA, I was working as a quality assurer, and that position wasn't giving me too much growth or financial stability. I felt like I was hitting a ceiling, and my salary wasn't really where I wanted it to be. And then I didn't really see too many, opportunities for advancement and always kind of in the back of my head, I wanted to switch into tech, and I wasn't really sure how to make that leap. And then discovered TLA.
That's amazing. And what made you choose to join TLA over any other company course program?
What I noticed a lot about TLA is their focus on practical, hands-on experience. I kind of really felt like that was a credible company to start with, and I really kind of was appealed to their career mentorship. And I did research with other programs, and I think what really stood out with TLA was their approach to giving you a um, a mentor who had real-world experience, and they gave you more than just theory. They felt like was really received tools to succeed, and I felt supported along the way.
100%. I completely get that. And did you use job portals or did you use LinkedIn?
Yeah, I used LinkedIn a little bit, but mostly I was using the TLA job portal. It was really easy for me to use, and what was kind of nice is the filter, so it allowed me to kind of find listings that tailored my skills, and sort of skills that I was developing through this TLA program. And I used LinkedIn a little bit, but I definitely noticed that the job portals offered me a more direct role that was relevant to a specific career that I wanted to transition into, which was in tech. And I just appreciated more of a streamlined approach.
Amazing. And what type of questions were you being asked at the interview?
During the interview, I was asked obviously the technical skills, and then some kind of problem-solving scenarios and how I could use my abilities to solve these problems. They had me walk through how I would approach a certain situation, how I would analyze data and communicate my findings to a broader team. And then I was asked other situational questions about, how I would communicate and work in that team for various challenges that obviously come up. And that tested my communication and decision-making skills, but I felt confident in how I was kind of expressing how I would go through those.
That's amazing. And how did you go about preparing for the interview?
Preparing with the interview was all about practicing the real world scenarios that TLA provided to me. I felt very confident because I was working close with my mentor, and we simulated these interviews, and they would provide me feedback on how I could improve my answer. I also reviewed the business analysis cases and made sure I was comfortable with the tools and processes that are common in the industry I was looking for, which was tech.
what did you do differently in this interview compared to all the other interviews that you attended?
I guess the main difference was my confidence going into this interview. And thank you to my mentorship at TLA. I felt very prepared again because we went over mock interviews and kind of discussed how to frame my previous experience in a way that kind of made sense, and I could kind of tailor that into this business analysis role that I was interviewing for. And then, I spent a lot of time preparing and learning about this company that I was interviewing with. And I think that really helped me have a better connection with the interviewer.
100%. Okay. What tip would you give to all those that are currently looking for roles right now?
The biggest tip is taking advantage of the mentorship at TLA. I felt like the coaches helped me not just with the technical side of what I was going into was business analysis, but also how to present myself and be very friendly and warm during the interview. And I feel like it's important to practice, of course, stay consistent, and then never underestimate the power of tailored advice to someone who's been in that situation. And I felt like I took my time. I was very careful in how I was learning and growing and understanding this company before I just jumped into applying.
100%. That's actually really, really solid advice. Which part of the program do you feel helped you the most?
Again, going back to the mentorship, I definitely felt like that was the most valuable aspect of the program. I felt like my coaches helped me refine my skills. They taught me how to approach complex business problems, and they really gave me the guidance I felt like I needed to succeed in these interviews. They were always available with questions, and they provided, invaluable insights that helped me not only to land the job, but I felt very confident in this position, and I feel like I'm excelling in it now.
That's amazing. Okay, this is really, really good solid advice that you've given on this call.